And it switched to black? Okay. All right, so buenas tardes, everybody. And today is August 19th, okay? And so today I'm filming in a different period, and we appreciate you guys letting me use y'all today, this period. So we are very quickly going to review what we've already covered, all right? And the first thing I need from y'all is just the English, okay? Here we go. My name is, me llamo. Likewise, or same here, is igualmente. Now, instead of regular, we would say so-so. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not great. I'm not bad. I'm okay. So, regular. See ya. Nos vemos. And can you see okay from there, or would you rather sit in the... Okay. All right. My name is, mi nombre es. Don't forget that this is me as opposed to the other word we'll see in a minute, M-E, which is what? Me. They're not the same word, okay? Adios. Goodbye. Adios. All y'all have to say right now is just the English, okay? And you. Okay, so this you right here, okay? This you right here is going to be different. So it depends on who you're talking to. And this is the time I want to go ahead and mention this. Everybody in this room, you all go by your first name with each other. And when I speak to you, I call you by your first name, okay? So that is going to be, the word for you is tú. Yes, sir. Got it? Okay. You just hang on to it. I'll pick it up at the end. All right, so I call all of y'all tú, and you would call each other tú, because you go by your first name with each other. But y'all wouldn't call me by my first name. You call me Miss McClanahan. And so you're not going to call me tú. Tú is a casual word for you. Need your attention, please. Need your attention, please. Can you turn that? Okay. All right, so there is a different word for you when it is somebody that you call by their last name. Any title. And I was trying to list all the titles this morning, and there are quite a few that I had actually forgotten. We have Mr., Mrs., Miss, and Ms. We have doctor. We have professor. But can y'all think of other titles where we use the title and somebody's last name? Mm-hmm.
Captain?
Yes, the military. That's right. All the ones in the military. I appreciate it. And then over in Great Britain, they have other titles that they use, like sir, right? Like sir, they use some of those too. So a little bit different, more than just what we have. All right, so appreciate it. Okay.
He went right there.
I know.
Oh. I didn't see that.
Oh, you got on film. Okay, so
I bet I'll watch it tonight.
Yes, I'll have one view. Tonight. All right, so this is the word you use for you, what we call formal. Formal. We don't do this in English. We don't have a you formal and a you informal. We just have the word you. Now we do have an attitude. Okay, like if I'm speaking to my granddaughter, I'm more casual and informal. But if I were speaking to the President of the United States or the Prime Minister of Great Britain, I'm not going to talk to that person casual and informal. I'm going to be more, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, that kind of thing. But in Spanish, they actually have a separate word. So here's the word. All of the countries use this word. All of the Spanish-speaking countries. Let's try it. Usted.
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 Okay. Get loud on the S-T-E-D. Let's try it again. Usted.
Usted.
Now, when you see it written as an abbreviation, you got two of them here. Two of them that are the official abbreviations. You don't say an abbreviation. We don't say abbreviations. I have a word down there. We don't say der. Right? We don't say der sus. That's an abbreviation, but we don't pronounce it as an abbreviation. We always say doctor, even when it's an abbreviation. So same in Spanish. This isn't ud. And even though it's fun to say it, this isn't d. Okay? This is, all three of them are usted, usted, usted. Even if they're written as an abbreviation, you still say usted. Okay? And some countries pronounce it one way, some countries pronounce it a different way. For example, I would say this morning I took my vitamins, okay? But if I were British, I wouldn't say I took my vitamins. How do they say that word? What was the word? How did you say the V word? They say They say vitamins. In Great Britain, they don't say vitamins, they say vitamins. Okay? And how do they say aluminum? Aluminium. They actually pronounce it aluminium. Aluminium. Okay? And so it's the same thing, and they speak English and I speak English, but they don't pronounce every word the same way that I as.
They got different meanings to them?
No, well, sometimes there are words like boot. Okay? There are boots that you wear, but when you want to put a spare tire, it's going to be in the boot of your vehicle. Okay? Yeah, it's the trunk. They call it their trunk is called boot, and their hood on the front is called the bonnet. The bonnet. Okay? So they sometimes add extra meaning to words, and we do too. So, okay, so that is the other way of saying you. This was the one y'all already learned today. You'll be seeing that one as well. Okay. All right. So this is and you. Let's keep going. English. You're still doing English. Okay. Like well or fine or good. How you doing today? I'm good. Bien. Okay. How are you? This is the one when it has an S on it. It is the one that goes with that. Okay. I don't have the word tú up there, but I could have. I could have said ¿Cómo estás tú? How are you? Okay, ¿Cómo estás tú? I could put the word, it's just not on there. You don't need it. Okay, but there it is, okay? How are you? Informal. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Mucho gusto. Good morning or hello. Okay, buenos dias. Okay, it does mean good night as well. That's a farewell. It does mean that. What we're using it for now, though, is a greeting. What is it? Good evening. We're using it as a greeting right now, but yeah, it is also a farewell. Goodbye, or excuse me, good night, good night. Okay, all right, so buenas noches. Thank you. 2 syllables only. Gracias, not gracias. Okay, it has a diphthong in it. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's nice to meet you. I'm happy to meet you. Whatever you want to say. It's just the one word in Spanish, encantado, for it's nice to meet you. Please, por favor. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Very well. Very good. You would never say very fine. You would only say very well or very good. But when it's just by itself, you would either say well or good or fine. But when you add muy, in English, you would not say very fine. Okay, muy bien. Not very well, not very good, no muy bien.
What's your name?
What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Hi, hola. See you later. Hasta luego.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. You're welcome. It was nothing, because nada really does mean nothing. So this is like, look, think nothing of it. Okay? It was nothing. All right, no problem. De nada. Very, muy, very. All right, so that's what we've done so far. And now, super quick, the only in Spanish, and you go first. I'll say them after you, and then we're going to finish our list today. We're going to finish our list. So Spanish only, you first. Me llamo. Remember, no gu, it's gu. Okay? Regular, not regular. Okay? Regular. Right, mi. Mi nombre es. Adios. 2 syllables only. Adios. Okay, not adios. ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto. Buenos días. Encantada. Por favor. Buenas tardes. Muy bien. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. De nada. Muy. No muy bien. ¿Cómo te llamas? Hola. Buenas noches. Gracias. ¿Y tú? Bien. Nos vemos. Igualmente. Pronounce every vowel, but you can get very soft and very lazy on this G. here, and you don't even do a G, you just do a W. Igual, like that. You don't even do a G, okay? Igualmente. They do the same thing with the B in grandfather. Any of y'all, if you're Spanish speaking, do you call your grandfather abuelo?
I do.
Okay, because if you do, then you know that frequently you actually just say a W, abuelo, like that, okay, and you don't even do the B, but you get every vowel in there, but maybe not every consonant. Consonants are secondary importance as opposed to English where vowels are secondary importance. Okay, here is the remainder of the set. Let's start with the easiest one of all here. ¿Qué pasa? Well, what do you think? Those of y'all who speak Spanish or you know this expression. What's up? Okay. If somebody, y'all see it on your sheet there. So if somebody says to you, hola, ¿qué pasa? Can you answer with fine? No, that makes no sense. You wouldn't say, hey, what's up? Fine. No. You're going to answer with something like, nothing. Nothing. Okay, nada. All right, let's try this. Ready? ¿Qué pasa? Wait. Okay, let's just repeat them first. ¿Qué pasa? Nada. Okay, so these go together very well. Okay? All right, now, if I said to you, how are you doing today? You wouldn't say, nothing. Okay? So remember that what the question actually means is going to make a difference in how you answer. Here's the reason I'm going through all this. This one is confusing. Even to native Spanish speakers, it can be confusing. And the reason is that for some people, it means, how are you? Like, ¿cómo estás? And for other Spanish speakers, it means, what's up? And for a third, it means nothing because they don't use it, they've never heard it. They never even heard it, okay? So it depends on who you're talking to and where they're from as to whether it means, whether you're going to say nothing, fine, or you're not ever going to hear it from them, okay? All right, let's try. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Okay, so because I'm telling you that it really is a nebulous meaning, I know I have how are you on your paper there, but not everybody's going to say that. So because I'm telling you that, then I don't care which one you think it means, because it's going to be different depending on who you're talking to, okay? Okay, let's try it one more time. ¿Qué tal? Okay, so now we've done ¿qué pasa?, ¿qué tal?, and nada, and now this one will be easy. We already did y tú, so now we have y usted. Y usted, okay? Repitan, y usted. Okay, so let's say that, bless you, salud. Okay, let's say that Sarah comes in and I say to her, hola, ¿cómo estás? And she goes, muy bien, gracias. And then she'll say this back to me, okay? Y usted? And then I'll say, muy bien, gracias, okay? So she said, I'm doing well, thank you. And you? And she'll use the polite way, the formal way. Okay, one last time. Usted. Y usted. And it doesn't matter whether you're seeing it written this way, this way, or this way. It doesn't matter. You still say usted for all three. Okay. All right, so. Yeah, ¿cómo está usted? How are you? Okay? So you walk in, let's say Gabe comes in, and he goes, buenas tardes, Señora McClanahan. ¿Cómo está usted? Okay. Good afternoon, Miss McClanahan. How are you? ¿Cómo está usted? That's formal. Okay. Let's try it. ¿Cómo está usted? Now the whole thing, okay, connect the words. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? How are you? Okay. All right, 3 left. Every female in this room, to my knowledge, except for me, is this. A señorita. Unless there is somebody married in here. That happens every now and then, but nobody in this room. No. Yeah, it happens. And I don't even know it, but yeah, sometimes it happens. Okay, but in this class, every female in this room, every student in this room is still single. Okay, and so all of y'all are this, a señorita. Okay, and every female in this room but me is young, meaning that you're under 30. Okay? So if you are not yet married and you are under 30, you are a señorita. Okay? All right, let's try the word. Señorita.
Señorita.
Okay, once you hit 30, if you haven't yet gotten married, most people start calling you by the same word, the married word. Okay, but this would be if you fit the first two criteria. All right, one more time. Señorita.
Señorita.
Okay, this would be me, okay, because I'm over 30. And I am divorced. So if I'm currently married or divorced or widowed or over 30, then this is the word. Okay? So this was señorita. So what's this? Señora. Do the one flick of the tongue like in butter right here. Señora. Never the American R. So it's not señora. It's señora. Okay, yes, that's exactly it. Okay? All right, so that's it. That would be, describing me as opposed to y'all all being señorita. This is every male. Señor. Can you roll it just a teeny bit at the end? Señor. Señor. If you can, don't worry about it if you
If you can't,
can. Okay. All right, so there is one missing one here that doesn't exist in Spanish. We have it in English, and it is MS period. So in English we have MISS, we have MRS period. MISS has no period. MISS. Then there's MRS period, and what do we call that in English? What do we say? We say Mrs. I know there's an R in there, but we don't pronounce that R. Mrs. Okay. Then we have the Mr. And then there is a fourth one which describes any woman who really would prefer to not be labeled with either single or married or divorced. They just want to go by MS period. So you could be young, you could be older, you could be single, you could be married, you could be divorced, you could be widowed. But if you prefer to be considered just an independent human being, a female, independent female, okay, and not really be labeled by your marriage status, then it's MS period, okay? Ms. It's pronounced like M-I-Z. Okay, let's try that. Ms. All right, so that is the other one in English that you could be. Okay. All right, so are there any questions on these? Let us just run through very quickly with one final pronunciation, and then we are going to move on. Okay. All right, Spanish only, please. Nada. Y usted. Señor. Señorita. Señora. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué tal? Okay, any questions on those? Okay. All right, so I think we go ahead and hit the stop button because that was all I had there.